Hello there and welcome to this video. My name is Cynthia Wakio. I am the Communication and Events Manager at Corporate Staffing Services, and I am joined by one of the public speaking class facilitators, Mary Amondo, who is going to be telling us why you should take an online public speaking training. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you, Cynthia, for having me.
Why should one take, or rather consider taking, an online public speaking training?
Well, first of all, public speaking is a skill that is becoming so much on high demand. It's very instrumental in one's not just career only, but life sphere as a whole. So for one to be able to take up an online public speaking class, or why it is very important for one to sign up for an online public speaking class, is because for them to be able to advance in the areas that they feel they are struggling with and they need to improve on. And one of the reasons is because maybe where you are, you may not be able to attend a physical training. And so with an online class, you're still able to address the areas that you are struggling with or that you want to improve on when it comes to public speaking. That could be one of the reasons as to why an online public speaking class would work for you. Secondly, an online public speaking class will also be work for an individual because you're also able to expand or widen your network. The class incorporates or has people with different profiles, different professional backgrounds, different levels from mid-level to very senior level positions. And so it's also an opportunity for you to network or to broaden your network. That is another reason why an online public speaking class would be very good. Secondly, or rather thirdly, another reason for online public speaking class is because by joining the class, you get an opportunity to do your presentations or do your speeches, and you get feedback in terms of the areas that you are good at and the areas that you need to improve on. And the more you do, you get the opportunity to do practices even virtually. You get feedback and you're also able to monitor your progress. So in terms of the location, convenience and flexibility, and it is even cost effective. If you are far away, you don't have to be traveling all the way to come for a physical session. You still get the same benefits as someone who is doing it physically or in person if you enroll for the online classes. Yeah.
Those are very good pointers. And now that takes us to the next question on, does one get the same benefits as the physical class?
I would say yes, 100%. You get the same benefits, whether you're taking the class virtually or in person. The reason why the benefits are the same is because people join the public speaking training due to different reasons. So there are those whom their main goal is to master how to be more confident when engaging an audience, whether it is an individual or a larger crowd. There are those who they are very confident, but still they struggle with persuading or engaging the audience because they don't have a clear structure. So the class, whether it is virtually or in person, still gets to address these areas. If it is a matter of confidence, how do you overcome the nervousness? How do you manage your nerves when you are on stage? How do you break the ice so that you are able to capture the audience attention from the beginning of your speech or your presentation, and even retain that attention to the end of your presentation? So the main backbone of the training is on how to structure your speech or your presentation, because that is where 90% of your confidence lies as a speaker or a presenter, or even 90% of how the audience will judge your presentation. And this is a topic that is covered both virtually or in person. Secondly, if it is a matter to do with PowerPoint presentations, for example, you still get to understand how can I be able to do my PowerPoint presentations, share my slides, with the main focus being on me as the presenter and not on the PowerPoint, because PowerPoint is meant to act as a presentation aid. So even if it's being done virtually, we give you the opportunity to do your PowerPoint presentations. We are able to guide you. You get feedback in terms of how are your slides well done. Does each slide carry its own idea? And so you also get to benefit from that. If it is your area is on impromptus, how do you get to tackle the impromptus? So the benefits are equally the same for both online and in person, because you get the same opportunity to interact with fellow participants in the class. You get the opportunity to interact with the coach or the trainer. You get live feedback in terms of how you are progressing. You're able to monitor your progress. You get to network, and it's more or less the same. Yeah. So the benefits cuts across.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think you're referring to the CSS training, the public speaking training we offer here at Corporate Staffing. Please tell us why our online training stands out. Yes.
Well, one of the key things that makes this online training, especially if you're taking it through Corporate Staffing Services, stands out is the fact that, number one, you are practicing or you are learning in a safe space. What we mean by learning in a safe space is that every cohort has new participants or new people. So there is nobody that is ahead of the other. You are all beginning at the same level. You are all able to monitor someone's areas of strength and how they are improving on their areas of improvement. And like maybe other institutions outside there could be also offering the same course, and you find you are at different levels. Yeah, so someone may feel like someone is 100 miles ahead of me. I may not be able to cope up or to catch up. That is number one. Another thing that makes the training to stand out is the fact that you are able to get live feedback. Many a times we do our speeches or our presentations outside there with all the jitters that we feel and the nervousness. At the end of it, we don't have someone to give us feedback in terms of how did we do it, what are some of the areas that we can improve on to make our next presentation better. So with the training that we offer, you get personalized feedback right there and then, so that you know, if I am the kind of a person who maybe I speak very fast, I get to learn how can I pace myself when I'm speaking or doing my presentation, so that I'm able to pause strategic pauses and breathe, take a breath in between. How can I engage my audience so that I also have time to calm my nerves when I'm speaking? So the personalized feedback makes it stand out if you're taking the training with us. Yeah.
Thank you so much for that, Mary. I think I'll be joining you in the next online class.
Yes, we'll be so glad to have you, Akio.
All right, thank
Great.
you.
Good.
Thank you for watching this video. As you've heard, there are many benefits you can get from taking an online public speaking class, and not only to your career, but also to your personal life. For more information about our online public speaking training, please click on the link below. See you next time.